at least Cloud does have the Blade Beam in a way, but like it's not good enough against Pills,
No,
right?
it's not good enough in this in doubles, I think.
But how does Mega Man's projectiles actually interact with Blade Beam? Wait, did you know?
Palace will just clank with that, and if Cloud has like limits blade beam, then it will just go through it.
Oh, it will just go through it. It's actually
Yeah, it's
interesting.
because it's a transcendent projectile.
Oh, okay, that's interesting to know actually. So yeah, that's definitely a huge factor here in this case. Then, like
Yeah.
whether it's like gonna have limit or not. As always with Cloud with doubles, if anything though. But in the meantime, we're seeing Red Team just taking the lead now, oppressing. Shuc with an unfortunate SD from the looks of it. In the meantime though, if I were Red Team, I would definitely take that.
Yeah, we take those.
I would definitely would not want to have them get that adaptation on me, right? Like just try to get the game done as fast as possible. Take the dub, move on. But in the meantime, this is top 8 winners semis at DreamHack. We are here witnessing Shuc, Azrael against Loading Skipper, as you can say right now. In the meantime, they're keeping up really well, but now Red Team is in advantage state, and there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah, and they're both like in the corner, so this is like probably the worst double situation you can ever see right here.
Exactly. And as we can see, like Loading is trying to take advantage of Mega Man's like capability of edge guarding, like Cloud like that, like trying to down air. But Azrael also tried to like slide along the stage, right? And here we see the limit coming in play with the limit climb hazard, just taking the stock off.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, Shuc is on his last stock already, and Azrael is soon to die. In the meantime, Red Team has a whole stock lead, and they can probably take the stock pretty soon as well from like Shuc or like Azrael, as you can see just right now.
Yeah. And Mega Man are going off stage, but yeah, Roy's really hard to challenge off stage when you get this certain angle where you can't really beat out his up B anymore.
Exactly. And it's like, even though you do have the setups with Mega Man, you need the time to set him up, right?
Yeah, you also need to position yourself to be able to hit him out of his up B. So
exactly,
it's gonna be pretty rough to edge guard Roy in this scenario.
Exactly. And Skipper getting edge guarded really early, that's huge for this blue team.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
pretty big.
And then on top of that, in the meantime, Azrael is going ham and pressuring Loading. In the meantime, though, Loading is still recovering back. Skipper and Loading and Shuc against Azrael are going even up right now.
That was actually something I just realized because Loading can kind of interrupt the opponent's grab with just pallets and then reset the situation.
Exactly, it's just a safe way to interrupt it, right? Because you don't deal much damage at all. You don't kill your teammate because of it as a result.
Yeah.
In the meantime, you're still disrupting them, and you're fucking up their, you're screwing up their combos and all that, right?
Yeah, and most of all, it's a very non-committal option to do.
Exactly, that's huge in this doubles scene, right?
Yeah.
And in the meantime, we do see Azrael trying to fight back, but it might be a little too late. Ripping up the crit limit cross slides already, probably didn't mean to limit cross slide, maybe wanted to like, limit blade beam or something.
Yeah, but Azrael holding his ground at the moment, but gets in the corner very fast.
He's holding his ground, but like it's looking very unlikely to bring it back when Skipper.
Oh, what a dash tag!
If he takes a stock now from Skipper, it's very likely he can make a comeback.
he could still win this.
So wait, how does Mega Man do against Cloud, if anything?
Some people say it's Cloud's favorite, but I think it's even.
Right. Oh, nice wall jump into uppy.
Oh, this looking bad.
He had his jump save.
Yeah, what a good bait.
Limit. It's really strong edge guard from Loading right there.
Yeah.
Solidly done. It still went pretty even in the end.
Yeah, it was doable.
I think the factor was just the SD from Shuc. But on top of that, it's like, if Shuc doesn't SD the next time, they can probably win the next game, if anything.
Yeah. That is a very good, high possibility.
This is a very strong hypothesis.
Hypothesis, what are we at the court?
No, we're at college right now.
Oh, shit.
Did you do your papers?
I think I did not, sir.
Well, you should do your papers right now and support DreamHack, if anything. I would. And if anything, also support BTS Smash. They've done a huge favor letting the TOs and us commentate onto BTS Smash, if anything. Go subscribe to them. Feel free to like leave a follow, if anything, because obviously BTS Smash is gonna release a lot more Smash content. Stream it because they're like obviously streaming like other tournaments through them as well. On top of that, and Summit as well. And yeah, there's a lot of things to look forward to on BTS Smash.
True.
On top of that, anyways, now we're going back to the games.
Yeah, the games.
And so far as I can tell, I'm hearing Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, I do hear some Kingdom Hearts music, so yeah, it's pretty likely they will have Hollow Bastion, except if they have either Battlefield or Small Battlefield or FD.
To be fair, if you went Battlefield FD or Small Battlefield, I wouldn't pick Kingdom Hearts music. I'm gonna be honest.
That is fair.
I would go for Tekken music. I would go for Fatal Fury music, right? And I would go for Persona music, if anything, or like Star Fox music, or like F-Zero music and all that. Or Pokemon music as well. There's so many good songs in this game.
Yeah, and one of my favorites, environmental music, is definitely out there.
You're just a hater. You're just a hater.
For real. Okay.
Don't say for real about that. See, if you want to be a real hater, you gotta go with 25M, right?
Oh, you're right.
All right.
Anyway.
Environmental noise is still peaceful, but you need a stupid song, right?
Yeah, or you have to put on Gamer or something.
Oh, yeah, that's true. In the meantime, though, blue team is now in the lead this time.
Yeah, that's
as you can see, the SD mattered a lot in the previous game, obviously. In the meantime, though, Shuc is just trying to oppress with Roy's frame data, just trying to throw out as much as possible. And in the meantime, Azrael's just playing around now.
Yeah, both these players trying to help each other out, but they're both ending up getting cornered. Oh, that was a weird trade.
That was the most interesting trade I've seen so far, I think. They probably hit each other, and in the meantime, also like, yeah.
Yeah, good up tilt from loading there, because yeah, Azrael decided not to land immediately.
Exactly. And as you can see now, even though they started with the lead in the blue team, now the red team is in the lead currently. And the lead is growing and growing in the meantime.
If I can say this myself, I think Herman might be, or sorry, Loading might be the MVP up right now.
Oh, he's definitely the MVP right now. The skipper is also putting in the work.
Yeah.
And that's obviously a part of like playing doubles. You obviously got to both put in the work to try and make sure it works out, if anything. In the meantime, though, we see Loading just like, as I said before, like just putting in the projectiles, trying to pressure a little bit. And obviously we saw the down air just helping out Skipper right there to avoid any more shield pressure from Cloud on the limit climb hazard.
Yeah.
I mean the limit cross slash. Really smart stuff by Loading, if anything. And we're seeing that fundamental like doubles experience in the process. But in the meantime, Skipper died early, and now we're seeing like blue team having the lead again.
Yeah, the having a lead in doubles is costly, and if you this corner situation is not looking good, because both of them was like, oh, what a reversal actually.
Azrael disrespecting the backer setup edge guard from Loading right there.
Yeah.
Just saying, no, you're not going to throw that out on me. I'm just going to hit you down.
Yeah, honestly not the worst thing to do as Cloud. Because Mega Man does like to try to go from under and then go out with the back air.
Exactly, right. It's not like four that's going to be the main option, or like Palace or anything. You definitely want to throw out that back air because it's like your fastest move. It kills and it has a good coverage. And it was really nice from Azrael to like call out on that. And in the meantime, now blue team is in the lead again, thanks to that read, I would say, if anything. That lead gave them the momentum and it put them into favor and started taking damage and all that. And now we're seeing like blue team just showing what they're made of. Now, so slowly but surely returning back to neutral. Limited climb hazard was thrown out. And in the meantime, it's a little bit chaotic, as we can see, but that's usually how it goes with doubles, right?
Yeah, doubles is always a chaotic experience, and also kind of difficult to commentate since it's like such a wild ride to experience.
You definitely need that awareness, if anything, and like understanding. And you also got to be able to keep track of everything. And like obviously, while you want to talk, it's really difficult. But in the meantime, we're not here to talk about. We're here to talk about these players and how they're evening up. They're living at 170 and 168%. It's actually impressive stuff from Loading and Skipper right now.
Yeah.
They are trying their best to take the game, but unfortunately, Skipper dies first. Loading is at 180%.
Yeah.
He's in the last trap.
Oh,
Cloud dash tag.
Did the dash tag, yeah.
Probably tried to jump or like got the got the ledge of all.
Yeah, probably hit the ledge hang, if anything, because that move is dirty.
That move is good.
I can't count the amount of times I've been hit by the move from the ledge. Like that, it feels so disgusting getting hit by it, because it doesn't even look like it's on the
right,
ledge.
it looks like he's pushing it up and then it hits you downwards. Like, what? Huh? I'm below you. Look at me.
No, I don't think it's fair.
I don't think it's fair either, but it's Cloud. And
yeah, it's Super Smash Brothers.
It's Final Fantasy. He deserves it. He's cool.
Wait, he was not for Fire Emblem?
No. No, not every sortie is a Fire Emblem. Get it right. To be
Oh.
fair, though, 80% is Fire Emblem.
True.
To be fair.
80% of that is Fire Emblem, yeah.
But now we're going to the Tried and True PS2 Game 3, because obviously this is the last game right now. It's best of 3 currently, and now it's gonna go. It's gonna go either way. Both teams have taken a game right now, and obviously the first game was taken obviously because of the SD, and we saw how Shuc responded by staying alive as much as possible now, and just take. And now we saw like how they took the game because of that.
Yeah.
But anyways, what do you think is gonna go different now at the bigger stage?
I think it's gonna actually give some opportunities for loading to get more space to zone the opponents, but I think it also helps a little bit for edge guarding. Well, it's kind of how should I say it? It's kind of doesn't help a lot more with edge guarding since since like the side blast zones are like close to the stage.
Exactly. I would also say it helps skippers in a way as well, because you know with Crom, like you obviously have like the problems with like but in the meantime, they are not letting each other breathe. They just taking the stocks while we are just trying to talk about the game, right?
Yeah, I was just getting gasped by how loading picked up that stray hit from Skipper because that was so clean. And
yeah, loading is showing the work right now. He's definitely like the doubles expert here.
Yeah.
In this case. In the meantime, though.
Yeah. Oh, those two go over the down air immediately.
Was really properly response as well, right? Just like knowing, oh, I cannot get this up B angle. Let me just get up and see how he does like recover.
Yeah.
And just reacted.
Sometimes it's just also the timing that's not on point. So you can't always go for that.
And what the interesting thing is, like, obviously, like, you know how Crom and Roy obviously have the bad air acceleration? I think it helps them a lot more having a bigger stage to move around better, right?
Yeah.
Like, you get more space to move around. But, like, that's the benefits for Skipper, but it's also a benefit for Shuc in this case, because he obviously has the same problems as Crom in this case with the air acceleration. It's like, you get a lot more space to move around. And in the meantime, you obviously have, like, superior moves in the sweet spots and all that to try and take the kills. And now the blast zones are also closer, which helps how Roy in this case then. But in the meantime, it's not really mattering because loading is putting in the work. He's living at 160%.
Yep, he's a heavy boy, as a lot of commentators will say. And this still does get killed by Shuc right there, but yeah.
Yes, sour spot unfortunately for Shuc in this case. But like honestly, if I were looking, I would take that. But I would not take a limit cross slash to the face personally.
Yeah, the budget Roy side B.
I wouldn't say it's a budget Roy side B. It's way different. Like with shield pressure, right? Like with the dancing edge blade.
Yeah, I mean, I was more talking about in terms of kill power. So yeah.
I mean, the difference here with like limit crosses, obviously, and like the dancing blade, I would say is like the way you can cross up with dancing blades is like a huge factor. Right?
Yeah, that's fair to say.
Unfortunately, though, in the meantime, Skipper SDs from improper spacing from looks of it. Nice game from Shuc, though, I would say definitely. But this is definitely not a situation you want to be in as the red team, because now Skipper and Shuc and Shuc and Azrael can just take it. In the meantime, Skipper is trying to come back, and loading has to help out consistently to make sure his teammate recovers.
Yeah, but right now it looks like the blue team needs some help themselves because they both got cornered and edge guarded and ledge by the same time.
Exactly. There's not much you can do about it. Obviously, you're trying to get back and scrap and then help your teammate out. But you have so many things in your mind. It's kind of hard to like keep track of everything, right?
Yeah, true.
And in the meantime, it's like now Shuc is like dead, but like Azrael is a healthy 37%. This means it can go either way. If loading dies right now, Skipper can just also die soonish, or it depends on like who dies first, I would say, if anything.
Yeah, but we can definitely say with confidence that the red team has the opportunity right here.
They have the advantage in numbers, I would definitely say that. But like now, red team is also very high in percent. Really strong air dodge from Azrael right there.
Yeah,
he's
such good recovery.
Didn't
go for the tilt? No!
This is the worst situation you could go in.
Yeah,
he tried to react to the pommel. He tried to help his teammate, but
Azrael gets up smashed.
Azrael clutches